Hey everyone, welcome back to the Brompton Family Time. Today we're going to be talking about locks. Since the last video that we made, TiGr Lock has reached out to us and told us that they have a new lock, and here it is. Okay, this one is called the TiGr Mini Blue. Okay, so what is the difference between the blue and the titanium? Well, the steel is different. If you want to come a little closer and take a look at the new lock, it looks just like the old lock, but there are some small differences, and I think it has been improved slightly. If you take a look at my original titanium one that I've had for about 5 years and the new one, you'll notice that it is the same dimensions, but it's a much thinner steel. If you take a close look side by side. So if you're trying to fit this through tighter spaces, this will be a lot easier because it looks like it's about half the size as the titanium one. On the actual lock itself, they're the same exact lock, looks-wise, except this one has a knurling. This is actually a nice part of it because it allows you to grip it better when you're actually turning to unlock the locking mechanism. So that is definitely nicer. Also, both locks have the same key, so I don't have to carry on 2 keys or remember which key goes with which. They were kind enough to make the same key for both of them. As you know, I'm a folding bike rider, and I don't like to leave my bike outside unless I have to. These locks are meant to be used in emergency situations or low-risk areas for me. If you do ride your bike in New York City, I do not recommend using 1 lock. I would probably use 3 or 4 locks, and I would still be, wary about leaving my bike outside. I've been riding my bike for 40 years. I've gone through many locks. I still use a lot of locks as well, but when you have a folding bike, you don't want to carry on a lock because it's heavy, It takes away from the enjoyment of having a lightweight bike by carrying a heavy lock. Here are a few things to keep in mind about locks. Number 1, bolt cutters and angle grinders will cut through any lock. I don't care what kind of lock you have, what brand you have, any lock can be cut open, all right? That's not the point of these locks, okay? I have big kryptonite locks, the Forget About It series, and that's what I'll use in conjunction with 2 or 3 more locks if I have to leave my bike outside. I would never leave my T-line outside, right? I would leave the berry one outside though. So with that said, I would use the Forget About It U-Lock, kryptonite lock, and use that for the mainframe. And I would probably use one of these for the tires, one for the front, one for the back. I would also put a lock through the chainring as well if I really wanted to be safe, all right? And then at that point, you're talking about 10 pounds in locks. So that is pretty much an extreme situation where you have no choice but to leave your bike outside. In the past, I've had 2 bikes stolen from me, and that is part of the reason why I like the Brompton, because I can fold it and take it in with me. But one thing most people don't talk about is another type of theft. One of the biggest problems I see on the Reddit forums about people losing their bikes, and that is losing their bikes to thieves that do crime of opportunity, okay? And that's those people that think they can leave their bike inside for a short, amount of time and think it's okay. You never want to leave your bike unlocked anywhere without, having your eyes on it. And I hear about stories of people going inside the store, putting their bike inside the front of the store or apartment complex, and, they think they can just go in quickly and come back out. Those bikes get stolen just as fast as, people who have bolt cutters or angle grinders, because thieves are opportunistic, and if they see a bike unlocked, they'll take it, all right? So even if we're at a restaurant, Shok and I, we like to go into a restaurant. Some restaurants ask us to leave our bikes in the front, and in that case, I'll lock up the 2 bikes, I'll fold them, and I'll lock them up together. This way, nobody's gonna carry both of them out, easily. All right, so that's why these locks are really good to have. All right, these locks are made in the USA. They're run by a small business. That alone makes them better than other locks you can buy on the market, in my opinion. So if you're interested in either the blue lock or the titanium lock, please use our link below and you can help support our channel. All right, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. All right.